Do you like to take hunting season to the extremes? From youth turkey season in early March until the closing of deer season in late February, there's always something to hunt in the state of Florida.
I got a jacked up Dodge with a 6-inch lift. I'm a crazy redneck with 4 buddies just got in my back. Mix a little bit of wild and a little dumb. Stir it on up and let it run. Get you crazy on, run it all night long till the break of dawn. Crazy on, drop 'em dead on the ground. Running dogs from a buggy, bulldogs and hounds. You either got it in your blood or you don't. Get you crazy on.
Another great hunt.
Get you crazy on.
One of the best things about living in Florida, and the reason we pick Crazy On Outdoors as our name, is because here in this state, you can literally get your crazy on in these woods 12 months out of the year.
You got deer season that starts in September and it ends in the end of February in the northwest part of the state. You got turkey season, which is a month long, and you got hogs that you can hunt year round. And that makes Florida a great destination for all the hunters out there.
One of our favorite things to do here at Crazy On Outdoors is get kids in the outdoors. And youth turkey season for us is one of the best opportunities.
And this year, a buddy of mine, Jason, has his son Jeremiah that he wants to take. I told him I'd come along, I'd film it all for him, and hopefully he can get a bird.
was really close. I really wanted to shoot one of those, but I'm looking for one a little bigger.
So he gave him the free pass, and I'm proud of him. It's good that these birds are close to his house, and he knows that they'll be there next year, and he's going to wait for a longbeard.
we set up and we had a few jakes come in and we had 2 gobblers gobbling at us and coming to us, but the neighbors spooked our birds and we lost them and they ran off.
Crazy on Outdoors is brought to you by Crystal Automotive. The clear choice is Crystal Automotive. Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Hipstick, designed to hunt. Executioner Broadheads, born to kill. BG Products, making cars and trucks last longer and perform better. Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer. Modular Driven Technologies, engineered accuracy. Cowboys Barbecue and Steak Company. Expedition Archery. Jeb's Chokes, Garmin, and by Pecker Wrecker Calls.
This is the new
Realtree Max 5. This is the new Max 1 XT.
These are the most realistic patterns that we've ever developed. These patterns set their standard in effectiveness and versatility.
This new Max 1 XT
May help someone get close to a trophy bull.
We know how much you cherish the outdoors.
I love the outdoors.
And that's why we put so much into your camo pattern.
Realtree, your family of camo patterns.
Chad Parker is in Florida for the early youth hunting season, trying to help his good friend Jason get his son Jeremiah's first turkey.
Jason, just like the rest of us, grew up hunting, fishing, and spending a lot of time in the outdoors. And he wants to instill that same passion in his son, Jeremiah, who I know already by just hanging out with him a few times that he's got it. He's got that bug. But this is going to pretty much seal the deal for him when he gets these turkeys around him gobbling. And he hasn't killed a bird yet, and we're going to put him on his first one this year. And we have a good spot. We've been scouting out these birds. We know where they are, and hopefully this hunt will work out for him.
Shoot the one to the left of the pine tree.
It was exciting, wasn't it? Did you see him when Daddy saw him?
Greg, you closed your eyes?
Tell us what happened.
Did you close your eyes or not?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Well, that was a close call. I thought for sure he was going to get that bird. He shot low. We actually had a GoPro sitting by the turkeys, and you could see the shot actually hit the ground. It was a hill we're sitting on. We're sitting behind the hill, and they're on one side of it. The camera shows a lot because I got it jacked up pretty high, but he actually could only see the top of the bird's head. He did the best he could, and we're going to sit tight for a little while longer, and hopefully another one will come in.
five. A thunder chicken on the dirt, isn't it? Good bird. Oh, yeah. Hard work finally paid off, didn't it?
Folks, this is why we take kids outdoors, to keep them out of trouble, but where a hunt like this will last a lifetime. And that we were just telling Jeremiah a couple minutes before we had this bird come in and work, is how quick your luck can change, for the good or the bad. We were telling Jeremiah, even though he had shot it at a bird twice this morning, 15 minutes before we had shot at this bird and missed him, is not to get down. We were pumping him up and and telling him, that it can change so quick. Of course, who would have thought 15 minutes later we'd have had these birds come in and work and he'd have killed a good gobbler. This is something that'll last a lifetime. I know I won't never forget it. Not only the tree we were sitting by, but who we were with, and my little sidekick here that killed a good gobbler.
It's been a rough few days, but I got one.
So Jeremiah pulled it off, and I'm mighty proud of him, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And I saw him as highest to highs and then the lowest to lows, and this was a good lesson for him. This is something that we can all relate to in life and in the woods and everything else. Just when you think your luck's as bad as it can get, it can turn around in a minute. We literally weren't sitting there 15 minutes after he missed that bird, and these other birds came in, and one of them gave him a shot. And that's pretty awesome. That's something he will remember forever. I know I'll never forget it. I know his dad won't either. And I'm proud to be a part of it, and I can't wait till next year.
Your local dealership does not know the value of your exotic car or motorcycle, and they have no way to find out. At Crystal Motorsports, we know and appreciate exotic cars. From muscle cars to luxury vehicles, sports cars to true exotics, Harleys to Cushman. In mint condition or in need of a little love, Crystal Motorsports will make you a cash offer over the phone, and if you're looking for that vehicle of your dreams, we have special connections to find it. Crystal Motorsports will deliver your dream to you anywhere in the world. Visit crystalmotorsports.com.
Come on, man, what are you doing? We gotta go.
I can't go. Transmission went out of my truck. You're gonna take every penny I saved to get it fixed.
You might be in luck. Call your mechanic right now and ask him if you're covered under the BG Lifetime Protection Plan.
No, I never paid for any protection plans.
That's where you're wrong. If your shop's using quality BG products, then you're covered for free. Just call your service shop, ask if you're covered, and make sure to get BG approval before starting any work.
All right, great, thanks. Looks like I can go hunting after all, thanks to BG.
Chad, Jason, and Jeremiah kicked off the season with an awesome gobbler for the early season youth hunt in March. Now we're going to the opposite side of the spectrum for the late February deer season in North Florida with Justin Lamb.
So we've been running back and forth up north all year to the lease we have up there. When we were up there, I happened to have a real close encounter with a giant 10-point. I actually named him Hooks. So my goal this year is to make sure that by the end of the season, I wind up with hooks on my wall.
So we set up this morning on this lease. We got up here in North Florida and it was freezing cold. Fortunately for the deer, they were the smart ones. They stayed laid up in bed and we were in the middle of an Arctic blast, it felt like. But So we got down and we came to this other spot and checked one of our trail cameras and showed we had a few good bucks using this in the afternoon. And believe it or not, they're actually still pushing a little bit, which we thought was pretty neat. So we got nestled in, been here about 10 minutes, and hopefully, as long as this wind stays down, we'll be able to get a shooter in sight and hopefully on the ground.
So one thing that's legal here in Florida is using attractants. And for us, we use a lot of corn because it's fairly cheap and we can mix it with our Antler King attractants and it works really well, and hopefully it'll bring one of these deer in for Justin.
So just like we thought, as soon as we got in the stand, we had a bunch of does and younger bucks filtering through, even a couple of potential shooters, but I had my heart dead set on that hook steer, and I wasn't leaving without him.
It's not always easy letting these 2-year-old deer walk, especially when they're a good one, but if you let them walk, these nice little 8 points, they'll reach that 4 to 5-year-old potential, and they'll be a great buck.
Of all the stands on the property, it just so happens that the deer are frequenting the stand by the old storage shed back in the woods. That's the big white thing you can see about 100 yards in the background. But if it isn't bothering the deer, then it doesn't bother us. Gotta hunt where the deer are.
So I was starting to lose faith and thought it wasn't going to happen, but about that time my cameraman looked up and said, "Good buck coming in, he thinks he's a shooter." I grabbed my bow, turned and caught a glimpse of the deer, and knew it was the deer we were after.
It's a shooter, it's a shooter. Yeah, get ready.
Get your crazy on every day. Look for us online.
In today's hunting world, you probably have your hands full in the woods. From calls and rangefinders to scents and scent eliminators, most hunters would rather sacrifice a little accuracy rather than carry a shooting stick. Hipstick solves that. Rock-solid stability combined with hassle-free portability. Hipstick is designed to hunt. Carry it right on your belt, then use it in the field to steady your rifle, pistol, crossbow, or even binos. Make your shot count. Shoot from the hip with Hipstick.
Crazy on Outdoors is brought to you by Crystal Automotive. The clear choice is Crystal Automotive. Bill Jordan's Realtree. Family, friends, and the outdoors. Hipstick. Designed to hunt. Executioner Broadheads. Born to kill. BG Products, making cars and trucks last longer and perform better. Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer. Modular Driven Technologies, engineered accuracy. Cowboys Barbecue and Steak Company. Expedition Archery. Jeb's Chokes, Garmin, and by Pecker Wrecker Calls. Justin Lamb is hunting the North Florida late deer season. He's been after a buck all season that he's nicknamed Hooks, and he's about to get his chance.
It's a shooter. It's a shooter. Yep, you're ready. That's what I'm talking about. He smoked that one. Golly. Came out of nowhere, dude. Freezing. I've been shaking the whole time we've been in the stand. You know, that's why you pass them younger deer than 3-year-old deer. You know, you gotta pass them in order to get an opportunity at a buck like that. And I'm pretty confident we just smoked that one, dude. Smoked him.
Looks like Justin made a good shot and the executioners did their job. Now it's time for a little tracking.
There he is right there. Deer down. Golly, what a deer. Man. Don't get no better than that right there. And that is Hooks. You know, thankfully here in the Panhandle where one of our leases are, we get to hunt till the end of February, February 22nd to be exact. So I told Clayton, I said, man, we're going to leave Wednesday night, run up there to the lease and see if we can't get on that deer we had the opportunity with 2 weeks ago. We nicknamed Hooks. Came up, sat in the stand this morning. It was really, really cold. The deer just weren't on their feet. So we got down, went in town, ate a little breakfast, came back, checked our game cameras, and, you know, sure enough, Hooks was back in there in the evening pushing around a couple of does in the last, 3 or 4 days. So thankfully, we were able to get on him, put an awesome shot on him. Expedition did its job. The new executioner broadheads just, put an awesome, awesome cut diameter in him. Deer ran, 50, 60 yards, and I just couldn't be more happy with this deer. He's 125, 128 inches, just an awesome Florida whitetail.
These two hunts showed how great Florida is and how awesome it is to have extended seasons that last a long time and start early, and you can get your crazy on all year.
I tell you, I'm sure I'm proud of this deer.
Did you close your eyes or not?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I think my dad needs some calling lessons.